Okay, good morning. Welcome to
FamilyMath933.
FamilyMath933. So last week we did a project on these temperature maps, or on one specific temperature map. Do you remember what this was? Because you guys have been away hiking for a week.
Well, so this was the change in degrees Fahrenheit map since like 1910 of the different counties in the United States.
Okay, yeah. So since 1919, but yeah, pretty good memory. I even added a histogram there so you could see what all the changes look like when all aggregated together. But it's neat to see them county by county. And I suggested to each of you that we do a follow-up project. Today we're going to do yours.
All right.
Do you remember what your suggestion for a follow-up project was?
I think it was the percent change
Okay.
in temperature.
All right. So what are we going to have to do if we want to look county by county at percent change in temperature?
Well, first we have to, I think, convert everything to Kelvin, so we have like an idea of what 0 is for each county.
Okay. All right. Very good. And why is that important?
Well, otherwise the measurements, like, they could be different for each county, like, there might be some, like, discrepancies.
Yeah.
Like, Fahrenheit and Celsius might be different.
That's right. So if we were measuring, let's take something that was like, 33 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yep.
And it went to 34. So that would be a percent change of 1 over 33. Mm-hmm. So let's call that 3%, just roughly.
All right.
But if we were measuring in degrees, or in Celsius, well, 33 is very close to, what?
32 degrees, which is 0 in Celsius.
So 33 degrees Fahrenheit is very near to 0. And if we increase by a degree, it's going to be a much larger change than 3%.
Yep.
So it matters what measurement we use. And why might Kelvin be a good measuring stick?
Well, it helps to ensure that everything is going to be positive, like a positive change.
Okay.
I mean, it might not apply to the U.S., but like if you had something like where the average temperature was like -2 degrees Celsius,
mm-hmm.
and then it went up to like 3 degrees Celsius, what's the percent change there?
Okay. And what does 0 degrees Kelvin mean?
It means absolute 0. Like there is no negative in the Kelvin scale.
Yeah, and what does it mean though in terms of a temperature?
I think it's like negative 400 degrees Celsius.
456 Fahrenheit.
Okay.
That's when like.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm not asking the question very well. What's happening at 0 degrees Kelvin?
I think like it's so cold that like things start to like break up because it's like the molecules.
The atoms stop moving.
Yeah, basically nothing's moving. It's so cold. So we have to figure out. We can use most of the code that was already written for this project, but we just have to do some changes from degrees Fahrenheit to Kelvin. So we got to figure out how to do that.
Yep.
And then we got to implement those changes in the code and see what the graph looks like.
All right.
All right. So first, I'm going to have you do some research off camera about how to convert Fahrenheit to Kelvin, and then we'll implement that in the code, and we'll see what we get. Okay?
All right.